severe learning difficulties and profound and multiple learning difficulties. And the second reason is that it fulfills part of the local education authority's aims to develop and provide inclusive education. So with those two incentives, Aspen 2 came to be.
Okay,
Right.
use that
Ready?
one. I'll use a torch in the picture. We've got a light bulb. Can you see the light from my torch?
I'll take that. I'll take that.
No.
All of our students are identified by year group and by friendship groups within Aspen 2, and then we go over to main school and identify the tutors within those particular year groups who will be sensitive to the needs and happy about having someone from Aspen 2 in their tutor groups. And then they simply attend registration, assemblies, personal and social education time, and any other social things that are going on within either the key stage of the year group or the particular tutor group. And they're treated just the same as any other member of that tutor group.
I thought you'd like that. In the class, the Aspen pupils tend to sit near the front of the class, so they're able to see the board more easily and hear the words that I'm saying, because sometimes the scientific words are slightly more complicated than they're used to. The LSAs sit within the Aspen pupils and help as and when needs be.
Yeah. That one's the bronchus. Which one goes there?
For the LSAs, I make the resources for them as well, and I provide the worksheets with the answers, and I also put some additional prompts on the back to help them.
At the top of your trachea, just behind your mouth, you've also got the voice box. Okay, does anybody know what the voice box is called, beginning with L? Got it, Patrick? Larynx. Excellent, well done. So, 2 lungs. We've also got a structure at the bottom to keep all the lungs up in one place and stop them mixing with our digestive system that we've talked about. Now, I'll be very impressed if anyone can remember the structure, which is like this elastic here on the lung model, of what this is called. It's like a drum skin, begins with D. Anybody?
Diaphragm.
The diaphragm. Well done. It's the diaphragm. It's one of those weird spellings as well. It's got a silent G. Diaphragm.
Right, this morning we're going to look at a poem and we're going to try and work out what it means, and then we're going to do a little bit of acting out the poem. Okay, Callum? Now, the name of the poem is All We Need. Now, can anyone think of anything that they need? What do you need?
Dinner.
Dinner, Heidi. Well done, Heidi. Yeah. Dinner. Good girl. Can anybody else think of anything? Natalie? Sleep. What else, Callum? Sorry?
Run around.
To run around. Yes? So we need to use our arms and legs and run around.
Can you see all the different colours these leaves are? Yeah. What colours have we got in these leaves?
Red.
Yes, yes, red. Well done.
Green.
Yeah, green. Well done.
Brown.
I initially thought I was going to get the children to draw around the leaves, and then it suddenly occurred to me that some of the children might find that really difficult. So we decided to print instead. So I just really take the abilities of all the children into consideration.
You only need a little bit, don't you?
Green. There's that one.
That looks a bit.
Like a light red, isn't it? Yours isn't quite as pinky as Nikki's, is it?
That's it. Can you do that? Right, Nikki, should we put some more paint on this?
Fun, isn't it?
Hmm?
What do we do now?
Nikki,
What do we add to the brown?
take your brush.
That's right.
How are you going, Sam? Is that better? Right then, you're going to put some more paint on there. Nikki.
I've worked a lot within special schools and I wanted to change, and I saw this post come up and I thought it'd be nice to work in a mainstream setting but with children with special needs. It's very different and it's very nice to see that the children are included in the mainstream school. I'm really enjoying it.
I don't think all of the children at Aspen Unit would benefit from inclusion. Not all of the children are involved in that. For example, we have a child with quadriplegia, and although she does go over occasionally for music, which she enjoys, it would be very difficult to include her in other sessions.
We're doing some work on listening, speaking, reading, writing activities where pupils will hear me saying phrases and will have to identify which phrase I'm saying and competing against each other to do that. We've then got reading, writing activity. Pupils will have to unjumble sentences to create correct sentences and identify the difference between masculine and feminine. Okay, messieurs, dames. Okay, vous pouvez atteindre la lumière. Oui, ça va. Ok, s'il vous plaît, vous écoutez, vous répétez. Vous écoutez, vous répétez. The work we're doing with mainstream pupils is easy enough and structured so that the Aspen pupils could do it themselves. Il fait ses devoirs. Il fait ses devoirs. Il regarde la télé. Il regarde la télé. Sam and Chris generally sit at the back with the learning support assistant because it's easy access for Sam. Brad,
Il fait ses devoirs.
Bien, monsieur. Ici, Jason.
Il regarde la télé.
Bien. Chris.
Il joue au tennis.
Bien.
Well, mainly with Chris and Sam, it's keeping them up with their written work because they've got problems with written work, and keep talking to them about what the teacher's saying because they miss quite a bit, just to make sure they are keeping up with the rest.
Right, is it carts L-G-E-O or is it L-G-E-O carts?
After the lesson, we go back to unit and go over the lesson again so that they haven't missed out and they keep up with the others. And tests and things, they get the same as the others, and it's good for their self-esteem.